Hello everyone, we're
Hello.
playing Akiba's Beat. I'm Oscar and I'm joined by the furious man himself, Peter Fury.
Ah, well, thank you.
He's so angry.
Always furious. So we are here.
I had to calm him down just before this started actually.
Yeah, I was just going wild.
It was pretty violent. Or the things that happened in the storage room I don't want to
Oh,
go into,
when
but we
is-
got a lot
when
of
is it not?
broken mugs. £5 in the stall right now. That guy's dressed as
The
JoJo.
broken ones? £5?
No, the broken ones are £2.
Okay, nice.
And the handles are £3.
You can sell them as jigsaw puzzles.
Yes. So Akiba's Beat then.
Yes, Akiba's Beat.
Are you gonna play it?
Well, let's just let this run. This is quite nice. It looks pretty cool. So
Kawaii.
Akiba's Beat is from the developers of Akiba's Trip.
Oh, because that's the name. Akiba's.
Yes, that kind of gives it away, doesn't it? From
Akiba.
Acquire. Interestingly enough, Acquire is based in Akihabara. So their office is right by the Electric Town exit
I guess
in
it's what they know.
Akihabara Station.
That's all they know.
Yeah, so they're literally making games about like their surroundings. So for example, for us, if we worked like they did, we'd make games about like
Bedminster.
a dirty industrial estate full of gypsies. Nice, right? Anyways, Akiba's Beat is
It's a spiritual successor, I think I've seen it
yes, a
described as.
spiritual successor. It's not a direct sequel. It has no relation to the actual story from Akiba's Trip.
So a little something different. A little something different.
Yeah, so it's the only real connection is Akihabara itself. Let's just
It's a
jump in.
diverse place with a. I'm getting a signal. Should I change the microphone too, or
Just
okay?
okay. Well,
Are we good?
I would just.
I'm
still
being
going?
criticized from off camera.
Apparently, you're too quiet. Speak up, Oscar.
Okay, okay. I'll speak louder.
Yeah.
Yes, if that's what the people want.
That's what the people want. Okay, let's jump in. So we have some.
We have a selection of
yeah, we have some saves here.
Pre-arranged saves. Here's some I made earlier. Well, you
yeah.
made.
So I'm gonna jump into this one, which I'm just gonna assume is the correct one,
Fingers crossed.
which should land us in the middle of Akihabara.
Akihabara itself.
Yes.
So you were just here as well yourself in real life.
Yes, just a couple of weeks ago, actually.
How does it compare?
Very, very well, actually. It's a faithful recreation of Akihabara, I would say. I can find my way around like quite easily. So on this corner,
If only life had a mini map.
yes, indeed. On this corner, we are here by the soft map building, or the
Fosmap.
Fosmap building in this game. So which
Softmap
means that
is
it's a tech store. So you can buy TVs,
rice cookers.
rice cookers,
Nice.
microwaves, anything you want.
I like rice.
Yeah, it's one of the big remnants from the electric era, I suppose, of Akihabara, before it became like a games center of Tokyo.
And the history of Akihabara kind of ties into the story of the game.
Yes, that is the concept behind the game, actually, in that Akihabara has changed a lot over the years. It started out as just a black market after World War II, where you could just like buy pretty much anything. And then it changed into the music mecca of Tokyo. So it was like the top place to go to live gigs, go get records, go get import
Mecca
stuff.
is in MECC, not like a mech.
Not an actual mech. No. And then from then on, it slowly morphed into Electric Town, which is still kind of called. Like for example, here, this area, which is like one of the most famous sites of Akihabara. When you like go and you see this area, like this is a picture you see
all
a
the
lot.
posters and everything, yeah.
I took this exact picture when I was there.
Now it's in
So this
the
is
game.
called Electric Town. This is literally the Electric Town exit from Akihabara Station, which we see here.
Okay.
So for a long time, Akihabara was Electric Town, where everyone in Tokyo pretty much went there whenever you needed a new TV, a new anything, any tech.
Like rice cookers.
Yes, and then it slowly changed again into a games-focused area. And then in recent years, it's changed more from being focused on games to being focused on moe and geek culture and
It's like general otaku.
yeah, that kind of stuff. So, and that's the concept of the game, is that Akihabara has been many things to many different people.
Okay.
And through sinister means, some
Sinister?
bad person has done a thing.
Is that the man in the cape?
Yes, you see him in the
Never
opening of
trust
the game.
a man with a cape.
He has like a nice top hat and a nice cape, pretty sweet. He's done a thing that causes people's feelings to manifest in reality as delusions. So if, for example, someone's like, oh, this place is now a game shop, but it used to be a really nice place where I went to gigs and so on, that may manifest itself as a distortion in reality called a delusion.
And that's kind of the dungeons, is that right?
Yes, that does become the dungeons.
So it's based in real world, but then you enter into
like,
not real dungeons.
Yeah, kind of like a limbo world almost.
A delusion, as you
Yes,
said.
a delusion. So our main character in this game is...
he like crushes the delusions, brings them back to reality.
Yeah, his name is Asahi Tachibana. He's bit of a lazy bum, really. He's what you call a neat.
Very tidy, very organized.
Yeah, super organized. So he has no education, employment, or training, and he's quite proud about that. So he's just a guy who hangs out in Akihabara and doesn't really do anything. He just like goes to the arcade, does pretty much all the things I did. Oh, here we are at the Gundam Cafe, or the Dundam Cafe.
Man, I love Dundams.
The AKB 48 Cafe. Let's just wander up towards the dungeon that we're going to have a look at. Anyways.
So what point in the game is this from?
This is, we're coming up to the second dungeon in the game. So, or the second delusion, rather. Yes.
Now it's getting into the...
So basically what happens to Asahi is that he's supposed to go out and meet a friend, and then he walks on the street, and everyone looks weird. Like everything is a little bit strange. So people look like that, and he can't understand why. And he goes to meet his friend, and basically just tells him this something trippy is happening here. Maybe I'm coming down with something. I'm feeling a little bit ill. So he just goes back home.
Go see your GP.
And then he wakes up the next morning, and the same thing that happened yesterday happens again. And he goes to meet
Groundhog Day.
Yes. So he goes to meet his friend again, and same thing. Just weird people, weird things happening, weird goings on, and then he runs into a girl and a weird distortion at Akihabara Station, and she's like, oh, you can see this too? Yeah, we can both see it. And it turns out that they're basically chosen ones that are able to see the distortions in reality. Normal people can't see them, but they can see this.
Is that a distortion in reality over there?
Yes, we're coming up on the second
like some
distortion.
kind of distortion.
So this one would be the second one. We've done all the stuff in the lead up to this dungeon, but essentially when you first see it, you can't actually enter it. You have to, in order to get this door to materialize, you have to figure out who is having this delusion. So you have to talk to people, you have to investigate a little bit, and then eventually you have to confront that person with their own delusion, so that they can see that, oh, there's something wrong here. This isn't how it's supposed to be.
And where did they go? Did they like retreat into their own delusionscape, as I saw it
yes,
called?
pretty much. So
now you have to jump in there.
Yeah, so you materialize this door, which lets you basically enter the dungeon, and in order to clear the delusion and restore Akihabara to the state that it's supposed to be in, you have to fight through the dungeon, defeat the final boss, which will then clear the delusion and help the person who was having the delusion.
Bring him back to reality.
Yes, exactly.
A kindness.
Yeah, so here we are in the dungeon. You have a sword. He doesn't actually have a sword in real life, but he materializes a sword when he's in this kind of like mindscape.
What kind of geek doesn't have a sword in real life?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. I have a sword. Do you have a sword?
No.
What kind of geek doesn't have a sword in real life?
They're taken away from me.
That's pretty terrible. So
I'm not allowed them anymore. Not after last time.
Oh, not like last time. Oh no, I missed it. So you can gain an advantage when you enter into combat by hitting the opponent.
Okay, so it's like the enemies are on the map in the dungeon.
Yes. And
then
then
it puts you in
when you initiate combat, you're taken to like a battle arena. And then you fight.
Okay, so there's a lot going on. You're running around.
Yes.
There are numbers.
At this point in the game, you also have 2 sidekicks to help you fight. So you have basically a magician and a support character. She can heal you. She's pretty fast. You can also change between characters in
That took you
combat.
23 seconds. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm getting better.
Let's see if you can get under 20.
Pretty much anyone who's played like action RPGs will be like fairly familiar with how this game works.
I'm really good at getting the first strike, are you?
Yeah, no, I'm terrible at this. So you're locked into like one plane when you're moving back and forwards. You can block, you can dodge, hold R1 and move, then you free run. So pretty much, if you played any Tales game, you should be fairly familiar with how this combat system works right off the bat.
Yeah.
You have, if you see the number on the top right of my character portrait.
The yellow number?
Yes.
That
that moves. Yes. That's your number of actions you have available at any given moment.
Okay.
So when I attack, for example, let's just change to this guy. It'll go down, which means that I can do 4 attacks in succession. And then I have to pause for a little while, and then
That's
it'll
like your
go
combo.
up. Yeah. So all the actions, like most
got
things
new
will take
skill.
up an action. Special moves take up an action. Normal attacks take up an action. Dodges.
Get him.
Oh.
Get him.
Get him. There we go.
So first attack.
First attack. So their formation is now kind of messed up, and they
Does a
take
little
about
damage at the
5% damage as you enter into combat.
Nice.
So once you spend all your actions, you can still block, but that's pretty much it. So then you have to like build up your actions again before you can actually do anything. Floor combat is very much like normal into a special move.
Ember's Edge. Is that
So-
the move you just used?
Yes. There I have
Triple Thistle.
Triple Thistle. Ember's Edge and Triple Thistle are the only special moves I have available at this
So
time.
those use SP.
Yes. So and you build up SP by attacking with normal moves. So here's another door. It takes us to the next level of the dungeon.
Okay.
Let's see if we can just like bypass this guy, so we don't have to fight everyone on the way to the boss. Okay, remember where this door was, so I don't like circle around and go to
Back
that door
attack.
again.
So
Okay,
this is,
now
they've got the advantage on you.
yeah,
This time.
yeah. No, now he got an advantage on me
So
because
he wouldn't have been turned. You weren't fast enough.
yeah. Did I take damage as well, or did I just
You
like
did
mess
take
up?
damage. Yeah.
No, it just messes up your formation.
Oh, you took damage.
Which is bad, of course, if you're fighting a powerful enemy and then they end up right next to your healer, for example. That kind of sucks.
So what's this thing on the bottom left?
Okay, now I built up half my meter, which lets me go into imagine mode. So
Okay.
let's just do that. Actually, let's enter a new fight before we do that, so we have some time to see it. Imagine mode basically lets you get as many actions as you want. So infinite actions, and you do more damage. And I got back attacked again, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I did. So let's just use imagine mode to fight out of this. There we go. Okay, I'm powered up. So the music changes.
I mean, it is called Akiba's Beat, so
Yeah.
there's a music kind of theme going
Yeah, it
on
is
there.
very much a music theme in the game.
A beat theme.
Okay, let's kill this guy. So the imagine mode is super useful for high level enemies and clearing low level enemies quite fast.
And in boss battles, I imagine you want to keep that up.
Yeah.
So that was only the first half of the
Yes.
Imagine Me.
Once you build it up all the way, you get even more powerful. You can also find these like little cubes floating around, which gives you items.
It's not a cube. That's a diamond.
It's a diamond.
I think isn't
I
the door? Where's the door?
I don't see him. I actually don't see him. Do
It's
we
in
have
like the
to?
middle, I think.
Do we have to kill all the
Come
enemies
on.
to get to the door?
I don't know.
That's fine. It's fine. Let me just like kill these real fast, professionally.
If you've got the skills. So I saw the meter wasn't filling up when it was at the halfway point. So you have to use it once.
Yeah, you get to the halfway point, and then it won't fill up anymore until you use it, and then it'll fill up again until it gets to full. And then you can use it again.
And then is it like a
Then
different
it
thing the
resets.
second time?
Yeah, it can be filled up to 3 times.
I think it's at
I believe.
the door there. If you keep going.
There it is in the middle.
Oh no, it was
No. This way. No.
it was I think it was where you got the treasure chest. You had to.
Oh yeah, I passed it. Oh, let's just avoid this guy again. Am I gonna get back attack? No.
They stop chasing you.
It's fine.
So there is some leeway with what fights you have to do.
Yeah, you don't have to fight everyone in a dungeon. However, you do need to
Gotta get those levels.
Yeah,
Gotta get that XP.
You do need to level up. Like if you bypass all the enemies, you will get to a situation where you get to the boss of a dungeon and you just won't be powerful enough to beat him, which is bad, of course.
Yeah, I think we've all had that moment in JRPGs.
Yeah, it is. That is the struggle.
Yeah, I've definitely bounced on some stuff because I messed up. But these days, I'm always putting in the time and the work to make sure that I've earned the right to progress in the JRPG.
You're putting in that grind. All right.
So are we approaching the end of this dungeon, or?
Yeah, looks like it. You see like a little bit of a stage going on in the background there.
Yeah, this is still quite an early dungeon, so the second one.
Yeah, they're fairly short at this stage. I keep getting back tagged. Maybe I should just fight them. I'm trying to like.
If you think you can, if you think you've got the ability to do so.
Okay, let's just use my special attacks. Get in there. Now note that I'm being smart and I'm fighting the caster on the enemy team.
You can, I assume you switch targets if you want.
Yes, you can. With the R stick, you can switch to like automatically switch to the closest enemy, and then you can also press R1 to choose which enemy you want to fight specifically.
And you were saying you can even switch characters as well, so
yes.
You're not stuck playing as this dude.
No, you can hop between characters. Well, at least I didn't get back tagged this time. That's something, right? So I can switch to now.
Are you saving your final Imagine for the boss?
Yes, that was the plan.
Some pro strats going on. I can hear a lot of people yelling. I think it's because of your pro strategy.
It's quite impressive.
So you're playing as this lady now. She's got 2 knives.
Yes, she has 2 knives. She's fast. Her range is like extremely poor. She has what you might call
small child just walked in front of the camera.
T-Rex arms. It was a small Pikachu even.
Wild Pokemon has appeared.
It was a small Pikachu with an apple. I'm not gonna hold it against him. It's adorable. All right, so now there's 2 doors. What are we gonna do, Oscar? Which one do we pick? What do we do?
I don't know. I hope you. You should know which one,
we're gonna go left.
You know which
one,
one,
gonna go right.
Don't put this on me.
I'm gonna go right.
You should have prepared for this.
I always go right.
Is that correct?
Oh, you can't go through there. Or can you? No, you can't.
Pick wrong. There's a chest though. Well, a treasure diamond.
Oh yeah, this is. I actually did pick the wrong entrance, but there's 2 treasure diamonds.
I thought you promised me you'd prepared.
I might have lied.
You what?
Never mind, Oscar. It's not important. It's fine.
Always go for the left.
That's always go left.
Oh, this looks the same.
But you can go straight through here. You go
So
around.
they're quite maze-like. There's another door already.
Oh, there's a save. Well, we could save if we were like less confident.
Sure,
but I am
if you're
confident.
a novice, a mere amateur, but you're not.
Oh, they want to take a break. Well, okay, we're still like fairly early in the game, so they might they're kind of suggesting that you should save before you fight the boss, which is like good.
Always recommended technique.
It's a good thing to do in general, but
I save every night before I go to bed. Twice a day.
That's good practice.
That's my doctor recommended.
Do you use multiple save slots as well, or just as one save slot?
Just the one. I can't afford any more.
Living dangerously.
You only get one on the NHS. And even that's going away soon.
So we're seeing a bit of a backstory for Ryu Momose. She's the idol who's the object of affection for the man who's created the delusion that we're in at the moment. So she also happened to be a chosen one. So she's aware of the delusions.
Well, that's probably weird.
Yeah, yeah, that must be like
She's got to do that show every day.
Again and again and again.
Kind of reminds me of this show.
And then there's Pinkun, of course.
Just your standard floating cat thing.
Our favorite mascot. It's not creepy at all. He's adorable, honest.
Dead eyes.
Okay, let's go in. So we should be entering the final boss battle for this dungeon.
That definitely looks boss-esque.
Yeah, he looks like a boss-ish. So what are we looking at here? Do you think I'm powerful enough to take this on? I did skip a lot of enemies.
No. I think you're gonna fail.
I got back attacked by most enemies. It's a Grand Phantasm, which is the form of the final boss of each dungeon, which you have to defeat in order to clear the delusions.
Okay.
And save Akihabara.
You gonna do it? Are you gonna save Akihabara?
Yes, I feel confident that I am. You don't have faith in me?
You have got your Imagine meter, so I'm interested in seeing what that's
Yeah,
about.
I saved it specifically for this, so I can bust out some really beastly combos.
Some music-based power-ups.
All right, there we go. I'm just gonna
in for it?
I'm gonna free run all the way to the back, and then do
Sneaky.
this. Oh, okay, there we go.
Can you imagine?
Full imagine mode.
So
this one is moving around quite a lot.
Something about total rates. What's all these numbers?
Now.
What are these numbers about?
I'm getting plus damage.
Lots of flashing.
For my combo. So the higher I build my combo, and the better I match my attacks with the beats in the music.
Okay.
The more damage I can do. So it's you don't like. You can mash buttons and just do big combos by mashing the button. But if you time it well, then you will get more damage out of it.
There are different like songs to collect and everything.
So
cool.
So it did take down probably about a third of the life of the boss already.
Yeah, well you can see it gives you an infinite yellow number.
Yeah, which means I can attack. I don't have infinite SP though, so I still have to like obey the rules of that.
And you get SP just by attacking, right?
Just by attacking, yeah. So you build SP easier, but you don't have infinite SP in Imagine mode.
Okay. I think this song is the opening music.
No, it's different.
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty sure it's different. It sounds different.
Well, check it in post.
The sound is low. I can't actually hear.
Well, that's your excuse.
Yes. Oh, my Imagine mode ran out.
But you almost did the entire boss's health in amount.
Which is exactly why I was saving it for the boss fight.
I guess, yeah, you don't want to waste it on just a random... Wow.
Yeah, pro tip.
It's all about the strategies. Now it's just a matter of time. So is the idol character more like a healer type lady?
Yeah, she's like a caster type. So she has range attack. She has like magic-based attack. She doesn't do a lot of physical damage.
Okay.
Like she can run up and like swing her wand, but that's mostly because she's out of SP. So she needs to build her SP again. If you've been smart enough to like gotten the items you need before you enter a dungeon, then you could just like restore her SP using items rather than her running into the heat of battle, risking her lives.
Yeah, I guess that is a bit of a risky situation for her. She's a caster.
Yeah, I didn't actually like think about that, so there's that. And we're finished.
Nice.
Level up.
2 minutes 40 for that boss. It's not bad for a JRPG.
Yeah, pretty good. We also learned some new skills, which is good. You can assign the skills to the X button. So up, down, sideways will do different attacks.
All right. Mippity.
Mippity.
いつか必ず最高の毎日をあり
I'm not exactly following along the story, but I'm sure I will, and when I actually see what happened first.
それじゃあ
I like the character art and the way they move.
Yeah, this is also new from the previous game. In that, in Akiba's trip, all the characters were like very static, whereas
Yeah, I remember
they're
that.
kind of like they move now. The
Still a great game, though.
amazing game, very good. One of my favorite RPGs of 2013, I would say. I can't really remember that back that far.
2013.
I have no idea what happened last week even.
2014, I think.
2014, yeah, okay.
無事に戻ってく
Safe and sound, nighttime. here's the handshake man again.
握手券でした
That's kind of what we're doing here. If anyone wants to shake your hand, you will be around.
I'll be around after the show.
We got some hand sanitizer somewhere, I think. It's fine.
Yeah,
あの人
I'll promise I'll clean up before I shake anyone's hand. I probably should. It'd be for the best.
Oh, I meant for them.
僕はずっと
You don't know where your hands have been.
ああメガネ君か
やっぱり
どうなってんだ
消滅するのを一緒に見たじゃない。
じゃあなんで
So that delusion has been dealt with.
Yes.
初めてよ。
We fixed the delusion. Turns out Ryu can still remember everything that's happened,
壊せた
まあ
which is because she is a
記憶に
chosen
関して
one.
も
なあもしかしてさこれでに
携帯を見てごらんな。
Infinite Sunday.
Oh yeah, Sunday keeps repeating itself.
つまりそういうこ
At least it's a weekend.
と。どうしたのリュウちゃん。
Yeah, it's like of all the days that you would have to repeat, Sunday is a pretty good one,
放っておく
I'd say.
んじゃないの
What if you got stuck on Monday?
I prefer Saturday.
Oh man. What if you have to wake up and go to work on Monday over and over again?
本気で言ってる
Well, you might not know.
もうリュウ立ち止まっていたらそれには
I guess
お願いです。
there'll be no consequences to not going to
俺
work.
は構わないぞ
ちょっとはさきさん。
I suppose, we
Think
put it
about
that
that.
way.
困る
Yeah.
理由の
Have a cheeky
Infinite
sicky.
sick
なんかゲ
day.
ームみたいだ
Nice.
な仲間が増えるだなんてさ
現実とゲームを一緒にして。
さてとおい
どうしたの？ちょっと。
おい勘弁新しい妄想だ
A new
A new
delusion.
delusion already.
So we cleared the previous delusion,
夢はアイドルになることでした。
but we found a new one, and we've added a new character to our party. Every time we add a new character, you get one of these
人を傷つけました。
where they
Tell you.
talk about their feelings, like in
傷つけ
retrospect.
てしまいました。
So it's as they're talking to
だから
you
今度は笑顔にする番です。
about events that have already
本
happened,
物のアイドルになって
but you're about to play the events that are going to happen. Does that make sense?
笑顔を
No.
届けたい。
As in,
皆
like,
さんに笑顔になってもらいたい。
how do I put that?
皆さんは
As in, like, basically they say, oh, I had a really great time, and it was amazing, and I met so many people, and I made lifelong friends. But then now you're gonna play how she makes those lifelong
Oh,
friends.
okay.
Yeah. Let's keep our
Trophy, though.
unlocked a trophy. Nice, and we're on to
See
chapter
into that
3.
chapter.
Oh, look at that! That's the new delusion.
帰ろ
何言ってんの。
うなあちょっと待って
Do we get a quick look at this delusion before we wrap things up? But Asai is tired. Okay, so it was over there.
What is that? A pendulum?
That is a sharp pendulum.
Clocks?
That
just have to wait
that
and
seems
find
to
out,
be
I
what
guess.
what it implies. But yeah, we're gonna have to leave that for next time.
To wait and see.
All right, and well, yeah, that's been Akiba's beat.
Nice. It looks pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
The music stuff's definitely interesting.
It is indeed.
And of course, Acquire and Akiba are a perfect match. They know the
course.
place, and it's cool to be able to just run around it. I mean, anyone who is into like otaku stuff, Japanese culture, just being able to run around Akiba itself is like pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Definitely.
Yeah, as we already know from like Akiba's beat and stuff, no, Akiba's trip and stuff. That's
Yeah.
a cool thing to do. So that's nice. Pretty cool. Thank you for looking at it.
Yeah, thanks for checking out Akiba's beat.
And
お前の私にも戻れないねやり直してもきっとここにたどり着くの